in order to attract the thing that you want, you almost have to become that thing. And I'm gonna get into some specific examples of what I mean, but like I want to first start with, who do we think we are to have to tell people they have to become something in order for us to accept them? Like that sounds like we're trying to play God. Like that God tells you you need to do certain things. God tells you you need to act a certain way. God tells you this is the way that you should behave. But who do we as humans think we are to tell somebody else that the only way that I can accept you is if you behave a certain way? The only way I can love you is if you do certain things. Like, who do we think? It's a genuine question. Who do we think we are? Especially when you go through certain relationships and you go through certain friendships, and even the only ones that are slightly acceptable to me are parent to child, and that really only exists when the child is younger, right? You can like what you like, dislike what you like, stay away from certain things, but I can't tell you what to do. That's not my responsibility. You do what you want. But who do we think we are as people to say, in order for me to love, give, or accept someone, and not even accept as a human, I'm talking accept in a way that is making them feel just like you have different levels, right? Like you have accepting as a human, and you have accepting in certain scenarios in life. You can do whatever you want. I'm not telling people how to behave, how to act. There's different communities for everything. But who do we think we are? Now, getting to the purpose of this video is, in order to attract what we want, you need to become that. And I believe his name is David Mann, but correct me if I'm wrong. But he plays in a lot of Tyler Perry movies. And he said, he was at a panel and he was saying, ladies, write down everything that you want in a man and become the list. This isn't advice for dating. I ain't got that right. However, when it comes to people and the things that you have around you, the team you have around you, your friends, you literally have the opportunity to put people around you that are what you may want, but only when you become that thing. Because currently in this moment, maybe you're lazy, maybe you procrastinate, maybe you don't chase after your goals, maybe you work out whenever you want, you do things when you want to, not when you need to, not when it's required, you don't have discipline, right? And you have all these things and little nuances to your life that create separation between you and people that are where you want to be. You can apply this to dating, you can apply this to anything, but let me give you an example. Let's say that you want to find a fit partner, or you want a fitness group, or you want people, a community of people that work out. I would argue all the time, the first step is on you. The first opportunity, the first thing is on you. But after that, when you become that thing, you see people, you meet people, you see reoccurring faces that will give you a chance to build a community, have networks with people. So for instance, if I were going to create a community of people that were trying to work out, or even if it's 1 to 2 people that I know that are constantly working out, I go to the gym, I go to a run club, I go to a boxing gym, I go do yoga one time. Put yourself out there once, right? And similar to the last video, keep saying yes. So when you go once, you'll meet someone. You'll see a flyer on the wall. They'll make an announcement saying we have classes on Tuesdays as well, right? And you put yourself in that position to become a fitness person. You get yourself in shape. For 2 reasons. One, you're going to start seeing familiar faces. You're going to build a network. People are going to say, oh, you're here, here, and here. What's your name, man? What's your name, man? Right? And you start building connections based on you becoming the thing that you want to attract. That could be a partner in an intimate relationship, or just friends, right? It does not matter. You can still build and attract what you want by becoming that thing. For instance, let's say you want a God-fearing partner, but majority of the time you're at the club, you're hanging out, you're everywhere but near God. You're probably not going to find that. If you live in the church, you're more likely, if you do charitable acts, you're more likely, if you preach the word, if you share the word, if you make sure you follow what God has you called to do within your religion, within your community, in lines with following him, you're more likely to find that person. Does that mean you can't find a God-fearing person at a party? No, that's not what that means. But where are you likely to find someone that's very passionate and serious about their relationship with God? Where would they be? What would they do? Become that. Go to church. Live in there. Go there not just on Sunday. Go there on Bible study days. Go there on Thursdays as well. Now you're in church 2 to 3 times a week. You'll start seeing familiar faces. Introduce yourself. Ask to volunteer, right? You start doing things and you build yourself in this community. And it doesn't have to be one church. You can do 2 churches, 3 churches. Now you have a wide range of people that you're introducing yourself to consistently that allows you to create the lifestyle and attract what you become. Now your friends are people that are in church and are God-fearing and share the word, right? Same thing with the working out example. Another, let's say from a male perspective, right? Video games. You're not trying to meet people that play video games, but when you meet people that play video games, where do you meet them? You meet them in Reddit. You meet them in Discord channels. You meet them playing the game all the time. You see reoccurring names in your lobby. You see them in Twitch streams. You watch their YouTube videos. You do all these things, right, that allow you to constantly be in a community of people that are playing video games. And let's say it's one game in specific. Eventually, you're going to meet these people. Eventually, you're going to have a conversation with them, talk to them. They're going to know you. You're going to know them. It's the exact same thing, but everything else that you want in life. Become that thing. And the majority of us, we are things that we don't want to attract. But then you wonder why you're attracting it. It's because you are that thing. Perfect example, and I can vouch for this, and I'm sure a lot of men and women can vouch for this. We don't want lust for people, but we judge, accept people purely on lust. I'm not worried about, I don't want a woman that sleeps with everybody, but I sleep with everybody. I don't want a woman that talks about certain things. I don't want a woman that is in certain environments, but me as the man, I'm in those same environments that I don't want to find my woman in. That doesn't make sense. I'm attracting the thing that I don't want because I'm being that person. So check yourself. And all the things I talk about, taking responsibility, continuously failing, trying again, attracting, but being the thing you want to attract. They're important. Everything revolves around itself. And if you do them right, you'll start to realize, one, I'm the problem. You have to forgive yourself for a lot of things. But you have to become the thing that you want to attract. And you'll realize, number one, when you blame people, what you used to blame people for, right? Oh, this is your fault, you're this, you're the problem. You'll realize you can't even hold up to that, right? You realize it's not as easy when you try to make other people do it, but then when you do it yourself, you don't want to do it at all. Right? Hold yourself accountable. Be real with yourself. Stop putting everything else on other people and become that thing. And then you'll see how easy, number one, it is to find those people, but also how hard it is to be that thing yourself. So, wrapping it up, if you want to attract something, no matter what it is, you can talk money, it does not matter. Put yourself in that environment, become that thing, take that journey on yourself, and you will start to find people that are within that same journey, trying to make it or have made it and are continuously doing it. And you'll build connections, you'll build relationships in any way that you want, intimate or non-intimate or platonic, however you want to word it. But my name is Wesley Watkins Jr. I hope this video resonated with you, and we'll see you in the next one.